He could be a ventriloquist. I think you'd take Bongo's buddy and you could make him talk. Totally.
There you go.
Fuck you, Greg. Fuck you.
That's really good.
That works.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are listening to the Overseas Connection podcast.
Shut up and sit down.
Here we go!
Would you kindly?
I think we're just getting started.
I'm a witcher.
I think this is more than you can handle.
He sits on his ass all day.
Let's do this.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning into episode 776, the Overseas Connection podcast. Today is March 17th, 2024. Tuning into episode 700. And to our brothers on the southern Mexican-Irish border, I say, Feliz Dias de San Patricio. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I am one of your hosts, Greg DeLacy, gamertag Murphy's Law, OC_Murphy's Law on Twitter. We do this every Sunday, usually, 12 p.m. on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast, 2 p.m. in the Central Time Zone. We're staying steady on the 8 p.m. in the UK, which means we're actually an hour later than normal in the US because, much like the second and third world countries that they are, our friends over in the UK and in Mexico, Ireland, that they haven't time changed yet. They haven't caught up to the future yet. They're still in the past. So we will do one more week of living in the past with them, and then we will all be in the same time continuum. That being said, like, subscribe, do that social media stuff, please. It helps us. We also have a Discord channel. Don't be afraid. It is the future. Indeed. Indeed, it is. Twitch, YouTube, that's where we're at. I'm joined today by two lovely individuals. I will start with the most greenest of green, and that is Miss Kim Woods.
Yep, I got my green on today because, well, you're supposed to. So, anyway, happy to be here. So,
excellent. And completely devoid of green, the one person who should be wearing green outside of his green screen and green lights is Mr. Robin Tate.
Top of morning to you. Yeah, stickers. Oh, it's good to see you all. God almighty. There's that many Irish people in America today in Washington. You just don't know what to do themselves. They're demanding ceasefires and all manner of things, as if America could do that. God, sure they've got better things to do than have ceasefires. They want to have bonfires and barbecues.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Robin,
good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, well, my people talk to your people talk to my people, and away we went, and here we are.
We get together once in a while.
Not enough.
And speaking of once in a while, birthdays, they happen once in a while, as in once every year. We have a couple birthdays. Now, I'm going to be nice. I'm not. But then again, maybe I shouldn't be nice. Maybe I should honor the Irish-Mexican heritage that we celebrate today. And so I will do my best Irish-Mexican impersonation, which really boils down to it becomes just Mexican in Spanish, as you would in Ireland. So we have birthdays for De Marquis Parks.
Oh, that's an Irish name.
Yeah, celebrating a birthday on the 19th of this glorious month, just around the corner. DeMarcus Parks, happy birthday. And then Patricio David has a birthday on the 20th. And now that I've offended everybody properly, actually that is his name, Patricio David. So happy birthday. And let's give him a birthday song, Robin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Insert name here. Happy birthday to you.
gentleman was not recognized.
Yeah, if there's one thing you need to really understand about this show, by the way, we are not politically correct individuals.
Not even
We are
close.
far from it. So, okay. Well, let's dive into some story time.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we?
Hooray, it's story time. Hooray, it's story time. I'm so glad to be with you today.
Now, reading through our story notes, story time notes, I think I'm going with Kim first. Only because of St. Gertrude's Day, which I don't know. And so, yeah, Kim, you talk, please.
Okay. All right. Well, talking about old Gertie here. Today is actually also St. Gertrude's Day. She is apparently the patron saint of cats and gardeners. I'm not much of a fucking gardener, but as we all know, I have cats. So, happy St. Gertrude's Day.
I would like somebody in the chat to please confirm that this is actually a real thing.
Well,
Or-
you can talk to SLH. She's the one that actually posted on our Facebook page, so that's where I stole it from. So, Susie, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know it was St. Gertrude's Day. I knew of St. Gertrude because hello, cats, but I didn't know she had a day.
I've had cats
So-
my entire life. I've never heard of St. Gertrude. I just want to say this right now.
Oh, all right. Well, I learned about it because somebody was giving me shit about all my cats, and they're like, "Oh, you're regular St. Gertrude. Who the fuck is that?" Now
All
I
right,
know.
okay.
So yeah.
Robin, having knocked, I was going to say killed, but knocked over many cats. St. Gertrude.
me.
Nothing?
Wasn't me.
Okay.
Stanley.
Do you guys have a St. Gertrude's Cathedral in somewhere in Mexico?
No, I don't. No, that's St. Gertrude's. Seriously, St. Gertrude's. I knew
St.
a Ger-
Gertrude's Day,
I
apparently.
knew a Gertrude once, and she was a friggin' poison pill. She was like 5 foot nothing, and she ran a whole catering flipping company, and she was a little spitfire. She reminded me of that baddie out of James Bond movies from Russia. The little one, whatever her name was, and it was the knives in her shoes. That was her. Gertrude had knives in her shoes. She treated us all salespeople like shit. I'm sure there's
Gertrude seems like it's a
patron
verb.
saint of cats. Is this
I mean,
where pussy
Gertrude,
women come
like I
from?
Gertruded a little in my mouth. You know?
I mean, she lived in Belgium and worked with her mother to start a monastery to help the poor, and she's known for cats in the 7th century. I mean,
For fuck's sake, Boomer has confirmed it's a real thing.
it's a real thing.
Damn it. This is
See?
ridiculous.
She is. I mean, there's even a photograph of her holding her pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's cartoon ones, and there's oh wow. Did she refuse to marry? When Gertrude was 10 years old, she refused to marry. Good girl.
Smart on her part.
King Dagobert tried
Times
to
were a little
arrange a
different back
marriage
then,
between
Robin.
her and the son of the Austrian Duke to form a political alliance, but Gertrude refused. I'm not gonna get married today. I'm playing Minecraft on my iPad.
I will marry for love. Those are the last words she said, and she never married.
10 years old, they tried to
Single
marry her
for
off.
life.
No wonder she
I know
played
that
with her
feeling.
pussy.
Anyway.
So never pass up an opportunity, Kim. Don't turn down marriage at 10 years old, apparently.
Yep. That's,
right.
that's where you went
Well,
wrong.
at 45, I'm screwed. So here we go.
well done. Is this
It's
news?
been long gone.
All right. Kim, what else has been going on besides...
Well, we're kind
Good
of going
old
backwards here.
Gertrude.
The spring Steam sale is happening, and of course it got me again. Oh God, I really have to quit buying shit. Really, I do. I bought Wolcen Lords of Mayhem, which is apparently is an RPG. The reviews on it are a little scuddy, but it's like $4, so I figured why not. Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew, that was a pirate game that I played on Xbox here a while back. It got on sale, so I picked it up. And also another game with ships. Apparently I want to be a sailor in some past life or something. I bought the Pale Beyond, which is like a sort of narrative game where it's like Oregon Trail, where you make choices and your choices matter, sort of thing. And I played it the other day, and on my first go-around, I screwed up, and I sank the ship and killed everyone. So...
Well, okay then.
So apparently I need to go back. And the nice thing is they give you the ability to go back before you made the fucked up decision that screwed things up and change it so you can see what the outcome will be. I know, right? So that's kind of nice. So on my second playthrough, I'm going to go through and see if I can keep the boat from sinking. and killing us all. So anyway, Steam sale. If you've got some money burning a hole in your pocket, I didn't, but I spent some anyway. There you go. Let's see. TikTok. As some of you know, I'm not actually on TikTok because I think I've only made 2 TikToks in my entire life, and they were both with my cats at Christmas time because, yeah, why not?
Now we know why TikTok's being banned.
Right? It's all my fault. But it came to my attention here the other day because Mark likes to send me cat videos to prove that, you know, cats are assholes and they're evil. And he sent me one the other day and he's like, what is this? And at first I was puzzled because I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Well, before I go to bed, I take magnesium to help me sleep. And usually you have to give it like half an hour before it kicks in. Well, in that half hour, I watch like TikToks or Facebook Reels or something like that to kind of wind down and wait for it to do. Well, as one does when they're in bed watching their phone, whatever, you fall asleep and, you know, you might accidentally like message somebody or the phone falls on your face, whatever. Well, apparently I've been sending people TikToks in my sleep. So, yeah. So far it's only been Mark and Hardly Dan. I didn't even know I sent Hardly Dan one till like a week after I'd already did it. So sorry, Dan. I swear to God, it's a good thing I don't watch weird shit on TikTok because people would really start wondering about me. So yeah, I've been sending people TikToks in my sleep. And so, you know, if you get a weird TikTok
kind of
message
amazing.
from me, I know, right? But it's easy on TikTok because all you got to do is like hold a screen and then the message thing comes up that you want to send somebody a TikTok. Well, of course, I'm
Swipe
holding
left
my
or right, something like that.
Right. So I'm sitting there, you know, watching TikTok, and I'm half asleep. So my thumb will wander over onto the screen. The message thing will pop up, and then I'm sending Dan or apparently Mark, whatever the hell it is I'm watching on TikTok. Which for me lately, and I don't know if you guys know about this or not, but they have like freshwater clam opening on TikTok, and you get the pearls out of it, and people buy these things, I guess. And let me tell you, the price some people will pay for pearls is ridiculous. They have one clam on there it's like $100. Admittedly, it's got pearls in it the size of a freaking quarter, but $100. And this guy the other night bought 22 of these damn things for $100 a pop. I'm like, Jesus Christ, people and their freaking money. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So if you get like a weird clam opening TikTok or something from me at like 1 o'clock in the morning, it's not really me. I'm asleep, and you know I fell asleep watching TikTok.
Get a video
these are like secret messages that Kim's sending you.
I'm slowly but surely taking over the world, and that's how I'm doing it.
If I get TikTok a video of you opening your clam,
yeah,
I you know, honestly, when she started saying, you know, what one does when they watch videos in bed, I really wasn't sure where this was going.
I know, right? I'm not that terrible. I may be a pervert, but there are some weird shit late at night on TikTok.
I can only imagine.
It's weird. Because I was sitting there one night, they have that For You thing where they think that, you know, that you might be interested in. I was flipping through it, and some of it was like body waxing bullshit, and these people are like wearing these little tiny thong things, and there's not much left to the imagination. And so I'm messaging my sister going, there's some weird shit on here, isn't there? Of course, this is as I flip back and go watch some dude dig pearls out of a clam. So what the hell do I know? So anyway, that's been my week.
I would love
as you can tell, I'm not sick.
Honestly, I would love to stick a GoPro on you, right? Just all day. Day in the life of Kim. It would friggin' burn the internet down.
Yeah.
In fact, Elon would change the name back to Twitter again. It would melt everything.
Yes.
Kim's life. Holy shit, really?
Okay. Well, Kim, that went about the way I'm happy with your story time. I thought,
you know what? Haircut, so, you know.
Yeah. Once I saw Gertrude's Day, I knew we were in for a treat. The clam opening on TikTok videos.
Right.
That's the icing on the cake. Robin.
Okay, so
let's talk about you.
The last vestiges of corporate life disappeared last Thursday on me as the leasing company came and collected my car, and I watched it go up the driveway and disappear off to Neverland, never to be driven by me again. I parked it very, very close to the side of the garage, and it was raining wet day, so then didn't notice the big dinge in the rear passenger's door. So,
smart.
I guess, and I haven't heard since. He had a quick look around and went, yeah, this all looks fine. Okay, right, thanks, we're away. The rain's terrible. So, very, very bad of me, but frig it. Yeah, that was kind of a strange feeling. You know, there's bets going on at the moment. My son is well-trained electrician at the moment. He's doing very, very well. But he's on the sites that I would have been in before and stuff, places like that. And there's a bet. There's bets going on. And even today, he was speaking to Judith about, oh no, Dad, he's not going to last. He'll be back to work. He's going to want more than one holiday a year. He's going to want more money. He's got enough of them, he'll be all right, but he'll get back. And seemingly the project managers, bits and pieces, are taking bets about which company I end up with. And I would like to place a bet on me not winning that bet, and not at this moment in time. Every day is still a Friday, so
you and Russell Wilson, you're going to bet on yourself.
I'm bet myself.
That's a football reference for those that don't know. All right, Chim, talk to me.
Oh, okay. Just an annoyance. There's been so much rain here. It's this wet stuff that comes from... Jeez, what the fuck did St. Patrick not leave the fucking snakes where they were and get rid of the rain? Less green. I prefer a bit more brown, a bit more flipping San Francisco, Los Angeles, a bit more brown, out there, rather than this constant weather. I mean, I drive down the lane, and half a mile away from here to get to the civilization, you have to drive through about 8 inches of water on the main road. It's just not even main road. It's a car and a half width, but it's constant. Anyway, so when we put in our wood burning stove, and coal and multi-fuel stuff, it was great, fantastic, wonderful.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And when the builder that came, and he does some builder work for me, he put the big pipe that comes out of the roof of this lovely big widescreen thing, you've seen photographs of it, up into the existing chimney, we presume. Mm-hmm. And last year I had loads and loads of wood, and we started to burn wood, and there was a smell, and we thought it was the wood and it wasn't dry enough, but it wasn't. And we've discovered now, when it's really, really heavily raining and the fire has been on, there is like a yucky oily gook comes down the side of the wall at the chimney, and we think that where the big pipe is connected to the old chimney, it's not sealed properly. So when there's really heavy rain like this oily, sooty, smelly stuff, and then when the thing is on, it's a horrible smell.
It could be creosote.
Sure,
could be.
Yep.
Could be.
Could also be remnants of ghosts.
Could be. Or the cat. Or several cats that got into the chimney when the builder was there doing the work.
Cats.
Unfortunately, I have a couple of Hughes spotlights looking down into the wood-burning stove. They're all sealed, and there's no easy way out apart from breaking the whole timber to get up into there. So, but I'm going to have to do it because it's not right, and I have a year's worth of timber at the side of this building here that I need to start burning rather than coal, because I feel like I'm China.
And you should just get up there with a bottle of Windex. It cures everything.
Sellotape or something like that away. There. Sellotape. So yeah, look, it's been a busy few weeks for me. I mean, I have thousands of pounds worth of merchandise has arrived at the house, including Bongo's buddy here. If you can see Bongo's buddy, he's my buddy that races with me now, and he's lovely, the Bongo racing stuff, and t-shirts and sweatshirts, and if you could see, well, you can see just above my head here, there's the remnants. That's the white paper that comes down for a background. I've been photo shooting myself wearing all manner of sporting gear and t-shirts and sweatshirts.
I especially liked the lingerie session.
The lingerie is really good. I wish, in fact, that I just came over some boxers today that had ice cream cones on them and that said "Lick me."
I opened up the chat to see just numerous pictures of boxes and stuffed packages. Yeah,
it's like 3-4 months too late. I mean, if I had those when I was in the ice cream trade, I would have wore those all the time. I would have went, yeah, here you go. You get these free with this ice cream machine. Would you like to try them on now? Would you like to try them on? I would have been at the trade show last week in Belfast, and I would have been wearing those on the stand. Lick me. They said there was a lovely ice cream cone at the front, at the package part, and on the sides it said "Lick me." They're blue, which is the correct color for the company that we work with, and I have saved that photograph, and I have a feeling that Photoshop.
You should order those and just send a pair to your old boss.
Yeah. Well, I was either going to Photoshop the logo on, or get a pair or two, and actually then print them, heat press the logo, and send them to them.
There you go.
Yeah, and wear them.
Too funny.
Okay, I've been watching a bit of TV. I caught up with Halo today. I had a little bit of time today, and I caught up with the latest episode of Halo. Lots of cool stuff going back to the games. You know that the one with was it must have been Halo 4 that had all of the runways.
The Forerunner?
Yeah. So all of those bits near the end where Halsey and stuff is running around with that sort of. I thought that was really, really good. Lots of stuff like that. Again, hey Mickey, you're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey Mickey, why are you so grumpy, Mickey? Why are you so grumpy, Mickey? You're so grumpy. I liked her in the first season when she was like cute and sexy, and now she's just. In fact, they're all bloody moody. They're all moaning about everything.
Well, maybe they're not getting laid enough.
Remember, they basically skipped childhood. They were given puberty blockers. This is why the UK is outlawing puberty blockers, by the way. So they literally missed out on all of those emotional teenage moments in life, and now suddenly
the only one that's
it's
not moaning
open
all
season.
the time is. The big dude that used to be a Spartan who now lives on a rock, and his wife looks completely different in every single episode. He doesn't seem to be grumpy, but everybody around him is grumpy. And Halsey, she just seems to be high all the time. Oh, look at this! Oh, look at that! Oh, what's this? Oh, this is good. But everybody else is having a moan. Moan. Even the big Spartan that stayed behind, and he's caught up again with her in this next episode that looks like the big knight from Game of Thrones.
You're talking about Kai.
Yeah, Kai. Yeah, I mean, even she's having a bit of a moan. So it's Mono Halo. I don't know. Mono Halo. I don't know. It is really good. It's really enjoyable. Spot on. So what do you think?
So I've very much been enjoying it, but here's the thing. This entire Halo TV series, it's not going to follow the games one for one.
Nope.
And so many people wanted it. Like there was somebody who was talking to me. He's like, I watched 20 minutes of the first episode. It was crap. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's good. But if you're expecting it to be Halo just recreated, it's not. And also, if you really look at the Halo games, especially early on in the Halo series, there was no character development. Those characters are completely devoid of any insight into who they are. And if you tell me you're going to want me to watch a television show where the main protagonist has zero personality, zero backstory, it just is monotone about everything, I would say you're almost asking me to watch RoboCop continuously. However, even RoboCop understood the need for backstory and character development. Yep. And guess what? They took his fucking helmet off too, a lot, and it was okay. It's fine.
Yeah, it is fine. No, he's a good character, and it's good. I don't mind them changing the story. You've got wee bits of even Halo 1 with the library stuff going in here, and I think the red is. I
think that's symbolizing the flood.
The flood.
I think that they unknowingly are unlocking the flood. Potentially.
Funnily, right now, Master Chief is playing Coochie Coo behind you at the moment. Sort of popping his head around the corner there.
Oh yeah,
hide and seek. Do you play hide and seek with him, Master Chief? It's very good. It's lots of fan service. The effects that they've done, those platforms and bits and pieces that came in today, that looks just like the game. Even the city, and I remember, those levels where you had to fight all the way through that. I think that's really, really good. So fair play to them as far as special effects and stuff are concerned.
You definitely, at least for me, season 2, you can see an injection of money into the television series. Yeah. They have upped their special effects. Even the direction, the writing, I think, has been much better. So I've been quite pleased with it.
That's okay. That's right, Kai. The other thing that I've been watching, it was your recommendation, even though it was kind of an English thing, and I'm going to give you a recommendation on the back of it, called Our Girl, if you remember Our Girl.
Our Girl, okay.
It's as O-U-R, Girl. Okay, so another thing I watched was Fool Me Twice, which is quite a short little episodic thing. It's about 7 or 8 episodes, something like that, and about this ex-soldier who was a helicopter pilot, and she sort of left under a cloud for a civilian. She was trying to protect guys, and she broke the chain of command, and she, shot up a civilian jeep, which she thought was baddies in it. And there could have been baddies. Anyway, it goes all the way through. I don't want to spoil it. It's very, very good, very well written. Her name is Michelle Keegan. I thought she was fantastic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Joanna Lumley, you always knew that she was either going to be the disgraced one or involved in it somewhere in it. Because she was the big hitter there. But very, very, very good. I didn't like how they wrapped it up.
See, I liked the wrap up only because to me it was a
part of it I liked.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I didn't like why she sacked whatever happened at the end. I don't want to spoil it because there was guilt. I did, and I don't think a soldier should have that guilt in a situation like that. And she felt that she had to do that thing.
But see, I think that's the beauty of it is that I know you don't feel like she should. But she did, and it was an unwarranted, unnecessary, but it was there, and so
she had so much to live for. She could have been good to that.
I loved
some better. Yeah, okay. I mean, I loved it.
I'll have to watch this week.
Yeah, I mean, I loved how it ended. That was very unexpected. And I love the characters in it. It all got a bit fast at the very last episode, but it was it's very, very good. Very good. It's well worth watching.
I do feel like they rushed maybe the last 2 episodes to the conclusion. They probably could have had one more episode, but even still, it was really good.
A few jumps, like the miraculous recovery of the policeman, stuff like that there. That sort of thing. So the other thing that she's in is called Our Girl. Now there's several seasons of it. She's in one season, and that's really good. And it's her. She's a medic in Afghanistan, and it's all about that. And that's well worth watching as well. Similar,
Our Girl,
probably the same production company. Very, very good, gritty. That's Our Girl. Look, you can track it down. You'll maybe it's maybe on the BBC. I'm not sure, the iPlayer or something like that. But you'll find it out there. Our Girl.
All right.
Busy. Friggin' hell. It's just cray. This week was one of those weeks where there was teacher meetings in Jasmine's school, so she was home early at like 3 days, like 12 o'clock on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Judith was doing a lot of things, so I was daddy at home. And then on Friday, I dropped her into school at 10. She'd been sick the night before, but that's quite a regular occurrence. But on Friday, she decided to decorate the classroom floor between 9:15 and 10 o'clock that morning. So I was back at 10 to pick her up again. So the list of things that I needed to do just disappeared. And another week is gone, and it's still Friday. And I just don't know what to do about it. Anyway, that's me. I'm done.
Okay.
What about you? Because you've been designing and doing wonderful stuff.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw a little extra that's not in the notes here. Okay. Wednesday night, around 12:30 at night, we awoke to Colin decorating his entire bed.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Which then proceeded for the next 2.5 hours of him waking up every 15 minutes or so with just dry heaves. Oof. It was just rough. And all I could think of is he ate something that just did not agree because he didn't seem sick the next day. Seemed like he was pretty well recovered.
System.
Yeah. So it was, but it was, that was a rough night. Let me tell you. You just walk in and I mean, it was fucking everywhere.
Chunks. Blowing chunks.
Yep. All right. So I am home alone. So Cindy is down visiting her mother. Colin's over at daycare, so I'm in bed watching videos, doing what? No, I'm kidding. No, but definitely on the daddy daycare side of things as well. Mm-hmm. So I saw this recipe on the local news channel.
Oh wow!
And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make this
for everyone.
Now I don't like avocados. I don't like guacamole. I don't eat avocados on my salads or anything like that. I don't really have anything against them. The flavor is okay to me, but it's just not a favorite thing of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I saw avocado pie, and I thought, this is interesting because as they were talking about it on this, they were doing like a little bake thing on the news channel, and they were saying it tastes more like a key lime pie. So I made an avocado pie.
And in one foul move, you turned a beautiful pie into a salad.
No, it was actually quite good. So 2 avocados, a can of sweet condensed milk, 8 ounces of cream cheese. You blend it all together. You add in about 1.5 ounces of lime juice, 1.5 ounces of lemon juice, and then you whip in a little whipped cream and fill a pie crust. And voila. You have basically what is key lime pie. I hate you. I hate you more than ever, Robin. But no, it's really good. Really good. You don't taste any avocado. It's kind of nutty. So, yeah, recommend. Go for it. Try it.
No.
You'd be surprised.
Nope.
Randomly, about 2 weeks back, I got this phone call, and I saw it coming through in Republic Elite, and I thought, okay, I'm getting a spam call. But it was a 916 area code, and for whatever reason, I thought, you know what? I'm going to answer this. I answer the call, and the guy gets on the line. He's like, hey, we're Republic Elite. We do all of the electronics for the houses in your tract area, and we're supposed to come out and hook up all of your internet ports on all the rooms, as well as hook up your security system. And I'm like, who are you? What? Apparently, unbeknownst to me, our house came with a security system. So he comes out, he installs basically alarms on all the doors. We have a Ring camera now for our doorbell, and a motion detector in the living room.
Emotions?
And
does it detect emotions when you're sad?
It detects the emotions.
It plays nice music. That's ABBA.
And I likely will never use any of that other than the door chimes because they are automatically on. Just because I'm home, working from home pretty much all the time. So I'm kind of my own alarm system. Hey, who was I to turn down free technology?
Free.
The funny thing is he came in, he's like, we also do speakers. I'm like, oh, sure. Now you call. Fuckers. Anyway, so that got all done on Thursday morning. And then we made our selection on our pool. So we have selected the vendor. I did get him to drop his price by about $3,500, which was my little win. So
good. I'm proud.
For the pool and concrete. And this is just the pool and concrete. Now, granted, the concrete, keep in mind, they're pouring all of the concrete for the backyard, including some steps, the side yard, and then they're redoing all of the patio area because we're going to have it all match up. That with the pool, all in $130.
Oh, that's $100,000 cheaper than you'd mentioned.
Well, that doesn't count all of the actual kitchen barbecue coming in. It doesn't count the shrubbery, the trees.
Shrubbery.
Shrubbery. But I'm excited. I'm excited. It starts April 1st. So, yeah.
April 1st. Really?
April 1st. Yeah. I know.
Bet they don't show up.
And then lastly, Bad Batch. Since we already talked about Halo, I want to. The Bad Batch is on Steam. On Disney. Disney Plus. It is a Clone Wars, Star Wars, episodic series. It's been going on for 3 seasons now. It is so freaking good. I mean, there's some episodes, just like with the Halo episode, you're like, okay, I didn't care for that as much, but overall, really enjoying it. Yeah, and I think I like it mostly because it's telling a lot of Star Wars stories outside of the Star Wars Darth Vader good bad kind of what we typically get in the movies. So yeah, I highly recommend it. It's a different kind of art style. It has like a cell shaded kind of look to it, but the effects in it are actually quite good, and the writing is just super well done. So, The Bad Batch, highly recommend.
Yeah, it's good. I watched some of it.
Yeah. All right, that's me done.
Good.
Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. We do have a community Discord question.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
CP Matthew, has a game tech tree magic system ever become such second nature that it caused you to make mistakes in another game? Has a game's tech tree magic system ever become such second nature?
I think it was a Halo 4. We took more Halo. It's not exactly the same, but it's in the same.
Did we just kill Kim?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
All right.
We're seeing lots of you now. And less of you.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
That was weird.
Yeah, now you're
Well, did we just kill Kim?
No, you're Murphy's Law. No, you're Murphy's Law.
Kill Kenny.
And
Right?
and
It was weird.
Greg is Gamer
Not
Girl.
full screen.
That's okay. That works.
Yeah, we're just it's Freaky Friday.
Woo.
Right?
Yeah. So you remember when
all right,
when Halo
game tech
Halo
ever
moved,
or magic system ever done that to you, Robin?
yeah, when Halo so it's not exactly there, but it's there. When Halo moved to fish sticks, they called it, I think, which was I think Halo 4. So Call of Duty, you're aiming and
right.
where it was always sort of right bumper to zoom and stuff like that. That took a bit of getting used to, but no. I mean, I can't think of anything like in Skyrim or something like that there that you get that used to it.
So Kim, I'll read the question again since we killed you during this. But has a game's tech or magic tree, so tech tree or magic tree system, ever become such second nature that it's caused you to make mistakes in another game?
Mistakes.
Now, if I go from COD to Battlefield, now that screws me up because, of course, different buttons for different things. So I'll hit a button to throw a grenade in like COD, and it'll do it in Battlefield. And obviously, that does not happen. I don't know. I mean, I've played games like RPGs when you have a sword, and I've done it for so long that when I switch to like something with a gun, I almost don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I've had to do stuff like that. But I don't know as if like for magic and stuff like that that's ever screwed me up. But I've definitely had where you're playing different genres of game and you're moving back and forth where that's messed me up. Or, one shooter for another and their triggering systems and stuff are different. So that's messed me up. So I don't know if that answered the question, but
No, I think it's about, I think, where all of us land. I think the Halo Call of Duty one is the one that resonates most for me as well.
Right.
And that was
just weird.
When Call of Duty came out, it took over so much that, left trigger to aim is 100% like a go-to, just that's natural.
Yep.
And so I do remember we went back to playing some Halo, older Halo, and the left trigger was to throw your grenades.
Yeah.
And so it just fucking left and right. I'm throwing grenades everywhere.
Right.
So, and I will say also sometimes the D-pad stuff, especially when it comes to, like, I'm used to now Halo and the D-pad, whereas like Call of Duty, Battlefield even, they all tweak it just a little bit. Thankfully, Halo now has left trigger for aim down sights. Or maybe that's just how I have my stick set up. I don't know. But that's the one that definitely comes to mind.
There you are.
Anyway, all right. Good question.
Shall we play a game?
I want to play a game.
You are one pathetic loser. All right. So we're mid-month. We won't worry about the games that we get for free because we play for them or pay for them because, well, it is what it is. Let's start off. I'll start off. Halo Infinite multiplayer had a fantastic session on Wednesday. Not only did we have Luis, Martin, Snoogans, myself, Mr. Christopher Matthew.
Wow, great.
Joined us.
Brilliant.
Yes. And brace for it.
Brace for it.
Mark and his son Jay are also going to start joining us on Wednesdays.
Very good.
Wow.
For some Halo nights. So Halo grows in its popularity. So there we go.
It's like Discord.
Yeah. And for the record, we had fantastic time on Wednesday. It was some really good sessions. So I'm excited for this upcoming Wednesday. I do continue to play Classified France 1944. 44 is really what it's Classified France 44. Turn-based XCOM in World War II. That's what you're basically getting. And I'm very much enjoying it. I will say a couple little quirky things with it. So there's not permadeath, which this is. I think it probably is the setting I'm on. I'm on the normal setting. I could have gone. They have the rookie, normal, and then hardcore. And hardcore, I believe, is the Iron Man setting. So I do think they have permadeath there. In the normal setting, I thought they would have permadeath, but it's interesting. The way they handle it is your character goes down. If they get depleted of life, they go down, and then they revive. And they revive within 3 turns. And then they're back in the battle. And if they get downed again after that, then they do what they call a retreat. And the retreat basically is just think of it as they got killed on the map, but they don't die from your squad. So when you go back to base camp after the mission, they'll be back there and you can call upon them again down the road for a future game or future mission. So it's an interesting kind of quirk to it in that respect. I'm not sure that I love that. I kind of want that permadeath feeling just because it feels like you have more skin in the game when you're playing a mission. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, I'm trying to think of some of the other things that are not quite. There's no modification of weapons, so that is kind of a bummer. I really liked modding the weapons in the XCOM games and being able to kind of upgrade them. And here, you get different variations of weapons. So they'll have like a M1 carbine and then the M1 carbine dragon, and the dragon just basically gives it increased damage rating. And so it's not changing the weapons at all, but you're getting different perks with different weapons that you kind of find in missions. And then there's no base building at all within it. So it's really just you're going back to base camp. And then they have, and I think I talked about this last week, but they have these conversations that take place. Every time you come back from a mission, they pretty much give you a conversation to listen to. And it's just some, kind of pre-written dialogue. There's no choices to it. You listen to the dialogue, and then suddenly your characters will gain a couple skill points. The characters that were involved in the dialogue. I don't really know what purpose that serves other than being able to kind of fast track some characters on their skills. But again, those niggles despite that, I very much have been enjoying my time with Classified.
Good.
So
CP Matthew will play along with you, I'm quite sure.
I bet he would.
That's his cup of tea.
Kim.
Alrighty. Let's see. I played Battlefield 2042 on Fatal Friday. It was me and Mark Snoogans and Mark's son Jay. Had a good time. Once we figured out, because I played on Xbox, they played on PC, so we had to figure out how to meet up that way. We had some issues. Well, mainly because apparently on the PC side of things, I didn't have any of them as friends. But I had Mark on Xbox, but I couldn't jump on Mark on the Xbox because he was on PC.
Right.
So finally, Snoogans took pity on me and sent me a friend's request on PC, so then that way I could get in the group. And we played, I don't know how much longer they played after I left, because I think I played for a couple hours, then I had to bail off to go do chores because it was getting late. But I had a good time. We played with I call it Battlefield bots. And we had a good old time. I missed Battlefield, so this was nice. Let's see. The Pale Beyond. I kind of already talked about that earlier. It's a game where you make your decisions, and I made poor decisions and killed everyone. But I do like it. It's on sale on Steam for $10, so I picked it up. So I'm sure I'll go back and hopefully make some better decisions. Well, basically what it is you're going on an expedition. The captain picks you as his first mate. Some things happen. You end up becoming captain. So then, of course, you have to make decisions for you and all the crew because you get stuck in the ice going to this other ship that sank. So then you've got to make decisions on, well, one, how to get your ass out of the ice if you're going to, make sure everybody's fed and, whatever, and then make other decisions along the way. And what decision you make, of course, affect how the game's going to go. Like I said, I screwed up in somewhere and the ship sank and killed us all. So I'll have to try better next time.
Try better.
Otherwise, I played some multiplayer on COD. Horde Point, sadly, is gone. I turned it on Monday to play some Horde Point with Anthony, and there was no Horde Point. So I cried a little bit, and we carried on. But because they have the Warhammer pack on COD now, you can play Juggermosh, which is a mode where you're all in the Juggernaut suit. And of course, they've all look like the Warhammer guys. And yeah, you can play Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, and Domination. And like I said, you've all got the Juggernaut suits. That kind of puts a new spin on it. It's kind of fun. I don't know if it's Hardpoint fun, but it is definitely fun. And like I said, you got the Warhammer guy motif going on, so that's also cool. They got the chain swords, which you have to watch because those are pretty much insta-death. So, but those are also nice too because you can use those against the guys that pack the riot shields all the time, and that chain sword will go right through that damn riot shield. So that makes it nice. But anyway, that's all I've been playing this week.
Huh.
Juggermosh.
Yep, Juggermosh.
I bought a game.
Robin, any Juggermosh for you?
I did buy a game a few weeks ago. It was one of those big hard games. What was the last big hard game that came out? Gothic.
You mean Elden Ring?
Yeah, I bought Elden Ring.
You did?
Yeah.
How you liking it?
I didn't play it. Corey wanted me to get it for him, but he's playing Elden Ring. I've been playing racing game. Big things are coming. Big things. Yeah, big.
I know, right?
Big stuff is coming. Having a lot of fun with it. We started this thing because the community is so cool and class. I've started to do this thing called the chat, and I take half an hour, 3/4 of an hour with a community member. I'm trying to do one a week, and I'm working my way through. So we had Roger Leopardi, who is the fantastic voiceover actor, who the voice of Ford in America, and lots of other stuff. And we had Travis, who is like the guy from Seinfeld, and he was wacky. And this week, I sat down with Jason Step J, who we've known for many years, and he's followed me, started streaming, and then he bought his rig, and then he started with us, and he's a very active member. He's actually one of my admins, and it was very interesting. And he's such a gentle, lovely guy, and it was just nice.
He is a gentle giant.
Yeah, having a nice chat with him. He nearly lost his sight this year and had to have cataract surgery earlier in the year, and really big surgery. Yeah, like
oh my gosh,
like disgusting stuff. Like they had to take his eyeball out of the socket, and he's an eyeball in a cup. Yeah, so that's been really good. The Warriors Championship is going extremely well. Round 6 of 12 is this week at Monza, and there's 2 new little series coming out, like a feeder series for new people, and then there's a World Series which will be starting in a couple of weeks' time as well, starting with the best of British, and then Europe, and then in the Americas, and lots of good stuff. I brought some new guys in, and this is like the head of Barclaycard Services in Ireland, who does all the computer IT for Barclaycard. And he's just like, oh yeah, I'll throw that code together for you. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I'll take a couple of days. That's it, done. He sees the Matrix. And this other guy from Wales called Chris Mogg, and he's the same. And they're working together. And there's a whole big, massive database-driven website thing with all of you can imagine I want to keep all of the results from all the races, and people have profiles and go in and it'll automatically pull it. Where at the moment I'm doing everything manually, and they're writing. They're going, oh yeah, I can write a script and I can pull from that there and put that in, and yeah, no problem. And I'm going, okay. It's like when they start talking about stuff, they call them like server boffins. It's like walking into a Chinese takeaway, right? You know, in England and all over there, and you go in and they have this massive menu. It's 12 feet wide, 6 feet deep, and there's 1,000 things on it. And you look at it and you go, curry. I reckon that, yes. So they took all this stuff and I can recognize one word. So so the team is fantastic. So that's really good. I am continuing through my day streaming with Low Fuel Motorsport LFM. I am actually 8th in the championship at this moment in time, and I'm driving with the big boys now. I'm driving with some of the top guys, and it's bloody hard. When we're talking about the 1st of April, the Green Hell comes on the 1st of April, which is the Nürburgring, which is that massive
Green Hell.
They call it the Green Hell. That massive track in Germany, and it comes to ACC, and that's wow, it's going to be a big thing. And then in just over half an hour, we do Bongo Roulette, which is 3 random races. I spin my wheel of misfortune, and that chooses the track, and then another wheel chooses nighttime, daytime, a bit moist, a bit wet, more than moist, wet t-shirt, which is wet track, that sort of thing. You can imagine it's very Very
doing
mature.
things.
Very sorry. Very mature. So I continue to race on. I do, and yes, it's interesting. There's a whole department has been set up now. One of the guys, very, very good, very, very fast guy, is set up a coaching part of it now, and I've got Laurent France doing a lot of design work. It's fucking.
It's becoming your own little business.
Yeah. I'm actually putting in probably as much hours now, and probably more.
I was just going to say probably more.
Yeah, than I was in my job. I kind of think my job was a piece of piss, and I done it like that to get it out of the way to do this, because there's no way on this earth I could even think about fitting it in now. But anyway, that's that. And I'm still again. It's still every day's a Friday, and long may it continue. Long may it continue. Oh,
well, excellent. Well, Robin. So here's the thing. We've got what, 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ish. Okay. We're gonna do Meta Madness.
Okay.
We're gonna do it.
Do it.
So here we go. Imagine, if you would, you're able to actually go back in time.
Okay.
You're now living in the year 2014.
Okay.
And I need
dear
the both of
Mario.
you to put on your expert caps.
Okay.
To guess the meta score for the 3 following games.
Okay.
Kim,
Mm-hmm.
since you are the challenger, Robin is ahead in points. Kim,
Right.
you will go. You can go first or second. Your choice.
A second.
Okay, Robin, you will be up first for this round. Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor on the PS4. What Metascore did that game get?
What was it again?
Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor. The PS4. It's a Lord of the Rings game. In case you didn't know.
I remember. Yeah, that was quite well received, wasn't it? Was that the first? Was that the first of the second one?
I think that was the first.
I'd say about 85.
85 for Robin. Kim?
88.
Son of a bitch.
All right. I like that. This is good. This is good. Both excellent. One very excellent.
Okay.
84.
Oh.
Well done, Robin. Well done.
Champione! Loser!
All The next game coming out of 2014.
Yes.
Kim, you will go first for this one.
All right.
Nerd Allegiance, it was on PS4. We're looking for the score on PS4. Again, specific to the platform. Don't be trying to...
What was the game?
Titanfall, Kim. Titanfall on the Xbox
nice.
One.
I loved Titanfall.
What did it get for a Metascore?
90.
Kim says 90. Robin, what do you think Titanfall got on Xbox One? This was the year the console had just launched.
92.
Robin says 92.
Hold on. Those people going, there's no single player with it. No, I'll stick with 92.
Both good guesses once again. 86. So
Wow.
Kim takes this. Yes, 86.
I love Titanfall.
Yeah.
Side note, they really
Embark.
need to come out with 3. Just saying.
Time to embark.
I would love 3.
Right?
All right, going into the last game, Robin has a slight lead by 1 point. Here we go.
Okay.
This could be for all of the marbles.
Okay.
Robin, you will be going first.
Okay.
On the PC,
Easy.
Far Cry 4.
Which one was that? That was the Insanity one?
The 4th Far Cry.
The thingy of Insanity?
Not helping at all. I believe that was the one, yes. Far Cry 4. Go with your gut, Robin. What do you say?
Idiot.
Robin says 88. Kim, Far Cry 4 on the PC. What do you say? What say you?
I was going to say 87. So. So 85.
85.
Right.
Okay. And that was a smart adjustment, Kim, because it was an 80 on PC.
I'll be
It
damned.
was actually the lowest reviewing of the 3 platforms. So there we go.
Huh.
Kim takes this week. Well done, Kim. All right. Let's move forward. Robin, we've got some news. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Here is the fucking news.
I like this first story. Epic boss Tim Sweeney calls Valve execs assholes over Steam platform fees. I like a man who shoots from the hip. Valve has traditionally taken a 30% share of game sales on Steam, although in October 2018 it introduced a revenue share tier system which offers more to developers if their games meet certain sales thresholds. 75%, they get 25%. On earnings beyond 10 million, 80% to 20%, 80-20 rule. On earnings beyond 50 million. Okay, sliding scale, okay. The move seemingly riled Sweeney, whose company would launch Epic Game Store in December 2018 with a relatively generous split of 88% for developers and 12% for Epic. As spotted by Game Discover Co., the email in question has been made public as part of the discovery phase of an antitrust lawsuit filed by Valve by developer Wolfire. Right now, you assholes are telling the world that the strong and powerful get special terms, while 30% is for the little people, Sweeney wrote in a message to Valve boss Gabe Newell and Eric Johnson, one of the company's business development executives. We are all for a prolonged battle if Apple tries to keep their monopoly and 30% by cutting backroom deals with big publishers to keep them all quiet. Why not give all developers a better deal? What better way is to convince Apple quickly that their model is now totally untenable?
Yeah, I can't disagree with what he said. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous that the percentages get more favorable based off the bigger sales. That really hurts those small indie devs that are trying to just take a chance. So, anyway, continue on.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that or not. Greg, I actually think if somebody's selling 50 million copies and somebody's selling 5 million copies, why should the person that's selling less get a bigger cut? Because they're not making as much money for the company. You know, as purely.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying there too.
You know?
I get what you're saying there, but if the desire is to
help them.
Well, because part of it, as a publisher, as a platform like Epic and Steam are, yes, they're interested in their bottom line, of course, but I do think that there is a certain responsibility to help those smaller developers.
Yeah, tell it.
We don't want to stifle creation. So I don't know. I can't see it from both angles.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that they call him an asshole.
Yeah, that was good. Embracer confirms a 247 million sale of Saber assets and withdraws from Russia. Embracer has officially sold off Saber Interactive, the group which is home to Studios 3D Realms, Slipgate Ironworks, for more than 247 million. In an announcement to investors on Thursday, Embracer said the sale meant it would now cease all operations in Russia while improving its cash flow. Saber is being sold to a group of private investors under Beacon Interactive, a company controlled by Saber Interactive co-founder Matthew Karch. Saber will keep studios Nimble Giant, Star Trek Infinite, 3D Realms, Iron Fury, Sandbox Strategies, New World Interactive, Insurgency, Slipgate Ironworks, Graven, Madhead Games, Scars, Above, Fractured Beyond, Borderlands, Legend Collection, and Digic. This all came after Tucker Carlson realized that you could buy Mars bars in the center of Russia. Sony is rolling out another temporary PS5 Slim price cut in Europe, following PS5 Slim's first temporary price cut last month, which saw the console discounted by €75 or £70 in several countries. Spanish Spanish retailers, including Amazon and Media Market, are offering the same deal once more. In Germany, retailers, including GameStop, are they still open? Reportedly plan to cut the console's price from €549 to €479 and throw in a free copy of Minecraft.
That's going to move consoles.
Or Skyrim, when the game was released in March. Okay, fair enough.
Skyrim would probably move more consoles than Alone in the Dark. Just saying.
Probably. Oh, dear. Okay. I think, volume is out there. The prices come down. And other stuff, Helldivers 2 is likely, possibly, sold over 8 million, it's claimed. Well ahead of expectations. A lot of people giving love to Helldivers 2. Persona 6 is reportedly being planned for Xbox. Ooh. Baldur's Gate 3 was the most played game on Steam Deck over the past 12 months. There you go. And Pocket Pair is in talks to bring Pal World to new platforms.
Can I just say right now, Pocket Pair has to be the worst company name ever, or the best. I don't know what.
I don't know.
Man with holding pocket feel cocky all day. Summer Game Fest 2024 confirms June the 7th date.
I'll be darned.
There you go.
Just like that. E3's not dead.
Games.
On.
There's a lot of new games coming out this week, Kim.
Oh, I know.
Ooh.
So many.
There's a lot of new games coming out this week, Kim.
So many Final Fantasy ones. A couple there I don't quite remember putting in there, but all right. Anyway, that being said, on to your new releases. For March 17th through the 23rd, we have Hades for the iOS, March 19th. Hi-Fi Rush for the PS5, March 19th. I actually recommend that one. So, Lightyear Frontier for the Xbox Series X and S and PC, March 19th. I downloaded that one this morning. Yep. MLB The Show 24, PS5, PS4, X and S, the One, and the Switch on the 19th. Alone in the Dark.
Real fast for MLB The Code. If you have a PlayStation 5 and you are interested in baseball, let me know.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
I might have a code. Just saying.
Ooh, look at that. Alone in the Dark, 2024, apparently. For the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and the PC, March 20th. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile for the iOS and Android, March 21st. A whole shitload of Final Fantasy 14s. We have Realm Reborn, Endwalker, Heaven's Sword, Shadowbringers, Stormblood. Oh dear, I'm like a lot here. Well, okay, that one says Memories Risen, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. I don't remember what the title was called. Anyway, they'll all be coming out for the Xbox Series X and S on the 21st. So if you like Final Fantasy, and boobs apparently.
Memories Risen.
That'd be a sort of a,
I don't
sound like a Final Fantasy name. It did. You know, sort of had to fit in there. You know.
But anyway, so there you go. If you like Final Fantasy 14, we got a whole shit pot full of them coming the 21st. So other than that, we have Horizon Forbidden West for the PC on March 21st. Right? Which I'll probably be picking that up, even though I think I got it for my PlayStation. But I can play it on my Steam Deck now. Anyway, Midnight Ghost Hunt for the PC, March 21st. Another big one that I may pick up. I don't know if I'll pick it up right away, but I'll definitely be picking it up. Dragon's Dogma 2 for the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S and PC, March 22nd. I haven't even finished the first one yet, but I don't need to finish the first one to play the second one, so I may just skip the first one and play the second one instead. Princess Peach, Showtime.
I may pick this up.
I may pick that up. Video game.
I may pick
it up. I know,
up.
right?
It looks
I'm pretty sure
lovely.
it's supposed to be a video game, but it, whatever.
It is a video
game. It's out
game.
for the Switch, either way, March 22nd.
Yeah, I may pick that up for Jasmine, because that looks like a real nice girly game.
Yep. Rise of the Ronin for the PS5, March 22nd.
Ronin King.
And Madison for the PlayStation VR 2, March 23rd.
Very good.
I think that's it. That's all your new releases.
It's redacted.
There's quite a few good ones in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm with you, Kim. So I had a conversation with my brother from another. I said, hey, Dragon's Dogma 2.
Right.
And also on his radar. But of course, the challenge we face is there's so many games we haven't finished. We were playing.
Right.
So it's, do you wait? Do you wait for a sale? Maybe. But then again, maybe not. Maybe I just want to get in there now.
Because I still have Baldur's Gate 3, and I really want to play that one too, but I haven't got it either. So, because they're all just so damn long, big games, and it's just like, when do I have the time? So, and my other problem is, do I buy it for the Steam Deck or do I buy it for the Xbox? So
these are problems that
first world problems.
Yeah,
pretty
much
terrible. I bought Banishers a while back, and I still haven't even fired that one up yet. So.
You buying Banishers almost got me to buy Banishers because I also saw a lot of people saying very good things about that game.
Right, reviews are really, really good.
Yeah.
So
I held off. I did not.
I don't blame you. Wait for a sale. I mean, I'm sure it's awesome, and I just haven't played it yet. But if you waited this long, you might as well wait and see it go on sale.
So I was thinking, wait for the sale is become a little bit of my mantra. But then again, I did buy the turn-based killing Nazis game because killing Nazis.
And I really want to buy Helldivers too for some odd reason, even though it's got friendly fire. It'll probably wipe out my entire squad just on me.
You will wipe out your entire squad. But,
I will.
Yeah.
If my COD gameplay is any inclination, then yes, I'm going to kill everyone.
There was good people on both sides.
Helldivers 2, by the way, shout out to those developers. They're doing some pretty cool stuff. Like they snuck in apparently in the latest patch. They didn't put it in the patch notes, but they added flying bugs.
Yep.
But they randomly spawn in, so they're not everybody's seeing them, and then they're putting out like these little reports, of hey, flying bugs are out, and so it's kind of like this random event happening. I kind of like that stuff. That's pretty fun.
I thought.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Kim, for that. If you are listening to the show right now and you're thinking, God, I wish we could play some fun games together and hang out with some guy named Snuggins. It happens every Wednesday in Halo, unless there's a Man City United game going on. Apparently, he has to watch those. He's contractually obligated to watch those. But you can hang out with the rest of us,
right?
Including Mark now. Yeah. CP Matthew will be there next Wednesday. I'll be there. Everybody should be there. It's fun. That's what I'm saying. It's fun. Fatal Friday is also fun.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. And that is what's even more fun about that is Mark puts up a poll a couple days ahead of the Fatal Friday, and you get to choose what game you're going to play. How fun is that? That's fun. Anyway.
Hey, just thought of a thing. We were talking about that TV program. Fool me once, fool me twice.
Yeah.
There was a section in it where there was a video arcade club that they went into, and that's the arcade club that we all went to.
Oh, no way.
No, you didn't go up. The entrance is not up the fire escape. That's the fire escape. The entrance is the door underneath. But inside that arcade club, that was pretty cool. I thought I was there. Anyway.
Hey, Robin, when are you racing?
Well, I'm racing in about 15 minutes, but there is a new series starting very, very soon for new people that are sort of lurking, that maybe have a wheel, that want to start, and they're too frightened to jump into some of us now that have got that bit faster. So over the next few weeks, watch out. There's going to be, if you want to give it a go, any skill level will be there. We'll take you through, and you can have a bit of fun with us, and it'll be a nice entryway in. Because
important distinction: lurkers, not stalkers.
I'm happy with either. At my age, I'm happy with either. So that's that. So I'll be streaming this week on Tuesday. So if you're wide awake, some of the Americans get up out of their bed and start on my stream. It's funny, the regulars that are there. I'm streaming on Tuesday from 9:15 in the morning until about 3:15 in the afternoon. Tuesday evening, we have an official practice session. Thursday evening is around 6 at Monza in the dark. That's a Swaswant No race, 69 minutes. That's good fun. And then we're the whole circle of life. Circle of life.
Circle of life.
Anyway.
All right. Excellent. Well, hey, if you've made it this far, thank you again.
Hit like.
Do the social media thing.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube right now, friggin' hit like.
Yeah. I don't know what else you do on social media other than liking and subscribing to things. That's all I do on social media. Yep. I never post anything. I just like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. That's what I do. We're on Facebook as well. There you could do more than just like and subscribe. You can actually make comments and post. Kim likely will answer you because Kim loves Facebook more than I do.
I don't know about that, but I do like when I get the occasional notification. You need to connect with your followers or your members more. It's like, okay, so time to throw a stupid post up on the OC or whatever. So
See, and for whatever reason, I fight against that. I'm just like, look, don't be bitchy. Don't be pushy. Come on.
Don't be pushy. God damn it. I just did this 2 weeks ago. You know.
Worst mistake I ever did was turning on notifications, text notifications for fucking Facebook. And now
Oh, God, yeah.
You've got mentions. Fuck you. I don't care.
Oh, Discord's
anyway,
the worst.
okay.
Discord is see if you join a Discord channel. And
Discord. That's the future. That's where you really should join. Yeah, that's it. Discord.
Hey, do you know what? The interviews, the chats that I've done, I've been done using Discord.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe it is the future. We've just been denying it.
Right.
Okay. Kim?
Yes.
Why don't you start the shout outs?
Alrighty, I'm going to give some shout outs to the people in the chat. We've got Nerd Allegiance, Lord, Snoogans, CP Matthew, and of course your friend and mine, Boomer.
Boomer!
So thanks,
He's not
guys.
my friend, he's your friend.
Matter of fact, I chewed Boomer's butt because
Boomer.
he wasn't here last week. So, turns to find out he had family over, whatever. So, I guess he's forgiven. But anyway, so thanks, guys, for jumping in the chat. I always like it when there's people in the chat because, well,
it's nice.
You know, you make it more interesting. I feel like we actually do have people that, you know, pay attention to us. So,
Boomer's a
anyway.
good guy.
Tolerate, not pay
I can't believe you
attention.
chewed his butt. Was it salty, sweet? I don't know.
Anyway, let's not go there. Anyway, shout out to you guys as always. This is like my fun adult time. And I have children all the time. Although I don't have them as much now, but still, every once in a while. So it's always fun to come hang out, talk about, you know, gaming and other random weird, like clam opening. Go figure. So anyway, hopefully everybody has a good week. It's be kind of cold and chilly here all week, so hopefully eventually in the near future the 70s and 80s come back and all that. But everybody have a happy St. Patrick's Day, and over to Robin.
I want a big shout out to Greg's shoulders, those wonderful smooth shoulders, that just shiny shaved hairless back. It is absolutely fantastic there. I've been admiring them this whole time, and I just think I used to look over the Trump Tower, and it was a magical, and that's a moment in my life I will never forget. Yes, you know what, Lord pops into my streams now and again. It's lovely. This cross pollination. CP Chris, you need to get back on the show. If you can spend this much time commenting in the chat, come back onto the show, even if it's only for once or for a week or whatever it is. That's a good point. So there you go. So, yeah, and everybody just have a great time. And remember,
right?
Every day's a Friday.
That's gonna be Robin's tombstone. Hey, Boomer, I love you. I was just messing. I'm sure your butt is sweet, not salty. Just saying. All right. Thank you to both of you for taking a little time out of your Sunday to hang out, talk some games, talk some life. It's been fun. It's my therapy.
Yep. It's cheaper than real therapy, so there you go.
It is much cheaper than real therapy.
Yep.
It is. Now, not to make you both jealous, I'm going to go out and enjoy a nice, sunny, warm day. It's 72 degrees.
Pissing down. It's probably
not a cloud in the sky.
I'll need a boat to get home.
Love you guys.
Goodbye.
It's 37 here.
Hey, everybody, come back next week.
Yes.
We'll talk to you then.
Yes. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Overseas Connection podcast. See you same time next week.
Oh, yes, we switch it off now, don't we? We stop. This
what we
button
usually
here.
do, yeah.
Stop.